What's going on, you guys? I'm back with another install video for you. This week is going to be the SPL rear camber arm and your SPC toe bolt. The SPL rear camber arm is going to run you about $299, so right at that $300 mark. And the SPC toe bolt is going to run you about $20 to $30 depending on where you buy it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jack up the car, take off the rear tires, and let's get to work. Alright guys, so once you take off the tire, if you look behind the hub, this one here on the bottom is your camber arm here. This is your traction arm here. A lot of people adjust toe on this, which is wrong. I mean, I guess you could, but it's not advised you do that. So that's why you install the aftermarket toe bolt on the spring bucket. But anyway, there's only two bolts that you need to remove, which would be this one here. This is a 17 and this is a 19. So this is an offsetted bolt, kind of like a camber bolt, or a, I don't know the correct term for it right now, but anyway, this is a offsetted bolt. So you want to make sure you remember the position of it, so when you reinstall the new camber arm, you can put it in the exact same position. SPL does sell lockout washers, which eliminate this bolt here and just uses straight bolts. Essentially, you don't need these bolts because you're gonna have an adjustable arm. So they do sell the lockout washers with regular bolts for here, but I didn't pick those up. Probably gonna make my own, but for now, just make sure you remember the position of this bolt. That way when you reinstall it, your alignment isn't gonna be too far off, okay? So let's go ahead and remove this now. Okay guys, here's a tip. When you're installing adjustable arms, the best thing to do is to match the length to your stock arm. That way it's as close to stock alignment as possible. Anytime you put in aftermarket adjustable arms, you want to go get an alignment just so that your car drives straight, obviously. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the arms to match the length of the stock arm. So this is something that I like to do. Of course this is not going to be perfect, but what I do is I just stick a bolt in through one side. That way these two ends match up, and then I do the same for this. I do the same for this side here. This is fairly close. I mean, of course it's not perfect, but it's close to the stock length of the arm. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock these down at this position here and put them in the car now. One thing to note is when I installed the previous arms that I had on here, this bolt was actually coming in through this side and the nut was on this side. So I switched it around so the bolt goes in here, goes in through this side, and the nut's on the other side. So if you're doing it with your stock arms in and you never did change it out before, you're actually gonna have to remove this bracket here. This is the sway bar bracket. So I believe you're gonna have to unbolt the link up here and drop down this bracket in order for the bolt to slide all the way out in order for you to remove the camber arm. Alright guys, so this is your aftermarket toe bolt and this here is the stock toe bolt. I'm gonna show you the difference right now. Alright, so the only difference between the two is the washers. The aftermarket one, the hole is a lot closer to the edge, so it gives you a lot more degrees to adjust as where the stock one is closer to the center. So in order for you to install the aftermarket toe bolts, it's the bolt that's on the inside of the spring bucket closest to the diff. Now when you take out the stock toe bolt, the new aftermarket toe bolt actually comes with a template, which is seen here, this white piece of cardstock. You're gonna want to put it between these two bumps here. It'll fit perfectly, it'll pretty much hold itself. You want to get a pen or something and trace it and then remove it. Of course there's not going to be this bolt in here. I'm just too lazy to take it off, but anyway, you're going to want to trace the inside part, and then when you take off the template, you're going to want to elongate these holes. So all you got to do is just take your time. You can use a drill or a Dremel. Just take your time and elongate the holes, both sides. So this side needs to be elongated and the opposite side needs to be elongated in order for the bolt to have that full travel around in a circle, the full circumference. Alright you guys, there you have it. That's how you install your rear SPL camber arms or your SPC toe bolts. If this video helped you out, please make sure you give me a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, or you can hit me up on my social media. Links will be in the description below. And if you can see behind me, this is the new garage. I just moved into my new place, so I've been busy with that. So I've just been cleaning up, repainted the walls, painted my workbench. I brought a bunch of my stuff here. So I'm sorry for the late upload this week, but anyway, I thank you guys for rocking with me. Please subscribe if you could, if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you next week. Peace out.